Cancer, there's no way to really prepare for this coming week, but if I had to summarize it in one word, it is challenge, and it's going to be rough, but you're going to find out how strong you are. Cancer, this is your weekly tarot card reading and astrology summary from Born Without Boundaries Tarot. Welcome to my channel. If you're just discovering me, my name is Michelle, and I'm an astrologer and tarot card reader. If you're returning, God bless you, and thank you so much for supporting the channel. For you especially, I am creating a live event, and I hope that you will join me in Austin, Texas on May 13th. That's right, we're going to celebrate our 100K milestone, and I can't wait to meet you in person. The links are below. They're on my website. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. You can find the tickets to the Eventbrite, and you can just purchase them there. Find the links. So I will attach it to the top of the comment section, and you can just click right on and go right there. And I'll also attach it to this video up here. You could join in person, meet me live, actually be there live so we can celebrate together, or you can join online, a virtual experience. So either way, I hope to see you there. This reading is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. It is an energy reading first and foremost, guys. So please let the energies that I describe resonate where they resonate with you, and then feel free to comment below and let me know how it's playing out in your life. If you hold on, I'm all over the place. I apologize. There's always an extended reading, and that link is down below too. It's attached. I'll attach it to the top of the comment section. I will attach it to the top of this video. You can click right on it and go right to it. If you love my content, which I hope you do, I have a second YouTube channel called Astrology Motivation, where I go live Monday through Friday to do a general tarot card reading, and you can chat with me live there. So I hope to see you there too. You know, before I get into the astrology, I just want to say slow and steady wins the race this week, because there's going to be so much on your plate. If you're traveling a mile a minute, it's going to feel like crashing into a brick wall. The only way to make progress this week is to slow down, because there are so many challenges that are going to be heaped onto your plate. Why do I know that? Let's get into the astrology. Cancers that are born you have your natal sun between 0 and 10 degrees. So Cancer ones, the first decan of Cancer. Your sun in the beginning of this week, your natal sun is going to be squared to Venus, and that's about through Tuesday or Wednesday. Now, by Wednesday, Venus is going to be conjunct Jupiter. So this can be actually a really lovely energy. Because it's a square, it's going to offer challenges to maybe even just self-control, because you might want to just jump right in and rush at something. But it's really beautiful energy. Now, Cancer 2s, there's more of a twist, because as Venus moves further on through Aries, she's going to conjunct Jupiter and then Chiron. And this brings up a lot of pain with regards to our self-worth, our self-esteem, and if we can actually do it. And Chiron is the trainer. He trains through pain. He trains through suffering. And this is how he teaches us to be strong. And Venus is conjuncting Chiron and Jupiter, which just expands and amplifies everything. And that is what you, Cancer 2, so if your natal sun is between 10 and 20 degrees Cancer, this is what you get, squared to your natal sun, this energy. So that's what I'm saying when I say, and I'm a Cancer too. So if the video's like we are late, you will know why. There's so much. It's gonna feel like those days at work where you think everything is gonna be okay, and then your boss comes in and says, "Oh, Cheryl's out. Can you take her work?" And the pile goes onto and then that piles up. And then your boss's boss comes in and says, "Oh, your boss had to go. They were sick. Could you take that?" And that pile comes. And you end up having to be at work till 9 o'clock at night to get everything finished, or even feel like you've scratched the surface and you're like, "I never want to go back again." You feel like you've just been put through a ringer. You feel like you're never going to be able to get through it. Oh, yes, you will be able to get through it. Cancer 2s, especially those with your sun around 10 degrees, 13 degrees. Cancer, I can tell you right now, it's going to be exacerbated by the moon on Thursday, because the moon is going to be conjunct your natal sun, which is usually beautiful, right? The moon comes home, it conjuncts our natal sun. We feel really good and confident about ourselves. But then we have that square to that huge energy in Aries. And I tell you, it's a blessing. But there's challenges that are, it's like this is how you burst through the gateway. It's just going to be a lot. It's going to be so much. Yes, you can carry it. Yes, you will get through it. It'll just feel like craziness Wednesday, Thursday. I got to tell you that. For those of you born toward the end of Cancer season, no big deal. Your natal sun is just still in opposition to Pluto, and it's going to be a lot of challenges and big changes, but that's happening slowly over time. And that's why I say, because I saw the first tarot card that I have, the first tarot card that I have is the Knight of Pentacles. Slow and steady wins the race. Sometimes the only way you can make progress is by slowing down. And you're going to think, I want you to think of the Matrix next week. You're going to think you will get hit by all the bullets unless you just slow things down, and then slow down, you'll be able to dodge everything. But your first reaction is going to be to hyperventilate and try to rush through it. Don't do that. Slow it down. You have more time than you think. I promise you. And if you take hold of time, you can bend it the way you want it. But that's going to be your biggest challenge. The moon is in Taurus at the beginning of this week, and it's sextile to the sun. What a beautiful energy to begin our energy week on, right? So this is Friday today. The moon is in Taurus. It's sextile to the sun. Beautiful. It's also trine to Pluto. even better. It's just nice, harmonious. Okay, but then we move along, and by Monday, it's going to be conjunct Mars, and that can lead to distraction and restlessness and moodiness and being overreactive. And then we have a square, and while that's happening, the moon squares Neptune and the South Node. So it's kind of like trying to escape and get lost into, or thinking that what we had, looking backwards, is going to challenge our ability to move forwards. And that makes sense, right? Have you ever tried to drive your car forward while you were looking backward? Probably didn't end up so well. Yeah, that's kind of what it is. Like, you got to face forward. The only way through is forward. By Tuesday, the moon is going to be in Cancer. Tuesday, late Tuesday, Wednesday, all of Thursday. This kind of gives us a more tranquil. We could get really moody when this happens. It's almost like we're at home. We get so comfortable. We kind of get lazy and sloppy. I'm just letting you know. But if you can have some lazy days, like I said, that's a perfect time to slow down and let yourself slow down, because that's actually just sort of perfect for the energy that you're going to be facing. And by next Friday, the moon will be in opposition to Pluto and square to both the South Node and the North Node. So that is a dharmic check-in, especially for all of us. Gotta love you guys. Let's get into the cards. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Slow and steady wins the race. I mean, this is just first things out. This could also mean money is coming in slowly, and that's going to frustrate you. It is going to challenge you and frustrate you. Venus square your sun. Venus rules value. Venus rules money. Why aren't people valuing me? This is going to be the major mood for us this week. Why aren't you valuing me? Why aren't I getting in the big ticket prices? Why? Stop asking why. It's not about why. Go slow. Trust the process. Trust where you are now. Dial it back. And just let this week be what it is. Don't try to push it. Don't try to rush it. We also have the moon card here. Perfect card for us, right? Piscean energy. But it's the moon card. It represents us as well. This is in the past. There's something about the past. And I think what is slowing you down is either your attachment to, your attraction to, or you're being distracted by something that happened in the past that set the tempo, making you think things were supposed to be so much, making you feel like things are going too slow now. It's not. It's only going slow by comparison. If you allow yourself to be objective and to not rush things, then I can promise you're going to be a lot happier this week. Also, there could be something hidden that you haven't dealt with that is what is slowing things down. And that's what we're going to get into. Let's get this moon card. Let's get this moon card. Because remember, in about a week and a half from now, there is a full moon in Virgo. Think about where you were at that full moon in Pisces last year. Be bold and make the first move. I don't know what the hell that's supposed to mean, but it's like you're going to have to take the actions. That's what it's saying. Be bold and make the first move. This is frustrating me. This is frustrating me because it's like, wait, haven't we been making the first move? God, can we get a little bit more advice here to make it more clear? Exactly how are we supposed to be acting to get the best results this week? Oh! Listen, it's going to feel like everything is trudging along. But we got some good news. Yes, Cancerians. Yes. Victory and success. Make the first move. Come out. Let people know. Announce. Go ahead. It's almost like something is paying off. Maybe something that has been moving slowly, right? It's paying off. And then we have the Knight of Cups. So showing how you feel about something, letting people know that you care, or going out, but it's just like putting your heart out there, right? That's kind of what it is. That's us. It's following in faith. It's like we don't have to see it to believe it. We know it's going to be there because we're going to make it exist. That's that cardinal moon, right? We are a cardinal sign, and the moon is going to be in Cancer. So, and it is going to be waxing. This is a waxing moon. So it's like, this is the time to make your move. I just gave you a timeline. I just said it. So late Tuesday, what was it? Late Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday? Come on, Michelle, get your you-know-what together. Let me give you the dates. Yep. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Late Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Technically, Cancer goes in, I'll give you the exact time. The moon goes into Cancer at 9:40 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, USA. So it's at night over here in the States. So from Tuesday night, Wednesday, Thursday, this is our shot. That's what it's saying. That's our window. That's our opening. Make your move. Put that webpage live. Put that YouTube channel live. Make that call. Send that text. Put in that application. This is the time to do it, to go for it. Maybe even in some ways, you're going to get a chance to make amends or reconcile or close out a situation that has been weighing heavy on your heart or that caused you a lot of pain. It wouldn't be current, but there's a sense of it has been causing you at least worry, concern. You kind of like want to make peace with the situation, or you want to make up for something. Not that you owe anybody anything, but it's that feeling. You've been thinking about it. This is a time to be reflective, but with all this other energy, this is a sense of taking action on closing things out or finishing things up. I think there's really wonderful energy here. I need to understand what this moon card is here for. Can you please clarify, God? What is this moon card here for? What is this moon card here for? Okay, so in the past, you invested in something. You kind of took a leap of faith. You didn't know whether or not things were going well. You just kind of decided, hey, I'm going to put myself out there. Because the clarification is the Three of Wands. So something is actually amalgamating this week. What is that? What is that? What do you mean? You've been feeling it. That's why it's the moon card. Intuitively, you've been connected to it, but it hasn't made sense. And, you know, you can't really explain it to people. What is going on? What? Oh, no. Come on, talk to me, cards. What is going to happen? What? Oh, somebody that you thought wasn't interested, they're about to come and make you an offer. Oh God, I'm geeking out. I can't even be objective here. I'm trying, but hold on. We have the Four of Cups, which means, you weren't sure. You weren't certain. Either it's you or somebody else wasn't certain about a new start. Oh, I'm not sure. I don't know how I feel about it. And I don't know if I want something this new, or I don't know if I want to take them. I don't know if I want to give them a chance. I don't know if I want to give them the opportunity. Guess what? Oh, they're going to give you an opportunity. This is when the jackpot strikes. This is the ace. 2 aces fell out at this time in your lap. You're thinking that people aren't interested in you, right? You were thinking, I'm not interested in this situation. Oh, it's definitely, this is 100% gonna happen. Oh yes, and it's tangible too. Maybe even some like signing some shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like signing stuff, like making things official. Victory, success, abundance, bam, the payout. Wow. Holy moly. Holy moly. Can we get more specifics? Oh, yes, you put those competitors to rest. What's the outcome, right? Coming up a little bit in the future, by the end of the week, is no more competition, no more hassle. All that craziness, you will overcome it. Not only will you overcome it, it's going to be a huge success on the other side. I am psyched about this. Can you tell? Like this is beautiful news for us. Beautiful news. You want some details? I'm going to get you some details. Let's get the details. I want the details. How is this happening? How is this? First of all, how is this coming to us? How is this coming to us? Through what? It's information of some sort. When I asked that question, I just got that answer. Information of some sort. Okay, but how is it being delivered to us? 8 of Swords. It's something to do with leaving something behind, being abandoned, or having something taken away from you or stolen from you. Like feeling that you were hoodwinked, or it's almost like a confirmation that, yeah, it was. Maybe somebody tricked you or abandoned you, left you behind. I don't... 8 of Swords. Knight of Pentacles and King of Pentacles come out. Knight of Pentacles was our first. Something about the way you make money. Something about the way you make money. Somebody else was not acting right. Somebody that you're dealing with. Executive, bigwigs, people that make a lot of money. It could be so over your head you didn't even know what was happening. But there's a sense of who you work for. Maybe they were just messing with you. Or there was just something going on. I can't explain it. This isn't enough for me. This isn't enough. This isn't enough. I need to know how it's happening. Somebody that you paid. It could be somebody that you paid that gets you information that you needed to know to help make things work. This is somebody who actually all of a sudden comes in and is like, wow, they give you the information that you needed to know to actually finally make things like functional. And this is a sense of Knight of Pentacles to King of Pentacles, really slow, really lethargic. It goes from working for somebody else to working for yourself. It could be a commission deal or a gig or contract work, but it's like jump on in. The Fool card is here. Take the leap of faith because this is actually going to work out for you. There's some sort of offer on the table that somebody says, hey, and it's going to lead to something great, or it finally comes through for you. You thought, oh, they ignored me, right? They left me in the back. They left me in the background. They deceived me. They tricked me, or they moved on from me. They did not. There is this opportunity is actually going to come through for you. Can we get a win? Can we get a win? I think we know when. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Wheel of Fortune. So it's all about synchronicity, divine synchronicity, and karma. This is the payout for some really hard work. It's like after your hard work is done. So it's after the challenge is done. After there's some sort of heavy load that you're taking on, it's going to be completed, and there's a big payout that is actually going to make you the envy of all your competitors. I don't think you see this coming. Seven of Cups is here in reverse. I think, or it's kind of wonky. There's a sense of, I don't think you can even comprehend the level of, you're not sure about things. I don't know. Why is the Seven of Cups like this? Tower, a shock. So it doesn't really have anything to do with you directly. There's something here about your competitors done messed up. Whoever your competitor was, or whoever was thinking about somebody else, or you were thinking about other people, whatever it was, that's going to end. That's going to be completed by the end of this week. Because this Five of Wands is like, now I know exactly what I want. Now I know exactly what I need. Why is this Tower here? What is the Tower here for? Please just use as plain words as possible. There's some sort of defeat. There's some sort of defeat to people who are getting in your way and messing things up, or to legislation, rules, regulations that was getting in your way, messing things up. That's going to change everything, because it's going to put the power into different hands, or it's going to make the other team win. However you want to say that. This is a sense of clarity where there's once confusion because some people were messing around. They're gonna get checked. Let's go deeper. We've got to go deeper into the extended, guys. I will see you there.